Challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Good anti-air. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Taking stock. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Uses the parry. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. I'd like to see them use this drive, this big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. Gets the jump in. Takes a trip. Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Jumps? Throws them. What's next? This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Medium kick. Both of them were ready for throws. Each quarter makes it hard to experiencing burnout. In there! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Jumps in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Cannon spike? Anything off the smash? What'll happen here? Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to
shit.
Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here. They're thinking of scoring big off this gauge use. You gotta be much. The overhead denied.
Okay.
Sumo smash. Jump in. There's a burnout. Shot. Flatline zone. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent goes to the air. Butt smash. A parry hits him with a stopping block. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. What drops them? Burns out. Player 2 is in burnout state. The overhead denied. Amazing off of knee. Crowns him from above. Connects with the throw. What's next? Drops him hard. Cannon spike. Player 2 is looking at a grip situation. Anticipated that throw. What now? Absolutely relentless. Goes to the air. Watch cannon spike. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in?
Nope. Oh.
Line. I can't believe it. They are done. Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Great match. challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Wishimyu on the scene!
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? What are they thinking here? Player one is just about out of drive after that. Still slugging it out here. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player two chases them down. In a dire situation. They can't afford any mistakes. KO! Player two hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Flash back at them with a Bushin Senpuken. Hits them with a stop and bomb. Digs in deep to get that drive impact. A drive impact. Player one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Burnout activates. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. What'll happen here? Drive impact misses. Player two closes with the throw. Hitting him with a smart stuff. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent brushes that off and keeps going. Were they baiting them into that? Hits back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Full S and whiffs. They're wide open. Player one can't use drive anymore. Drive gauge gap here. Both sides getting ready. Turns out, player one is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Absolutely relentless. Comes crashing down. Okay, nothing stops this train. Player one is in a very good spot. It closes it out. Player two faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Hits him with a vagabond edge. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player one has been really leaning on that drive gauge. They need to make good use of the gauge without emptying it. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. All right, what KO? Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Hidden variable? Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Burnout activates. Risky up, brushes that off and keeps going. Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up. Sumo smash! Vagabond forever elevator! Okay, here we closes it out! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Tricky hidden variable! Fades out the low kick! The impact doesn't do anything. Player one won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. Taking all over super! Not shy one bit about it. Both sides getting ready. Great job in escaping that corner, but crowns them from above. Vagabond forever elevator. Sees the overhead coming. Jump! Shrugs that off. They're taking a step back to slow down. Burns out. What's next? Are we gonna see a comeback? The drive impact doesn't work. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Flatline zone. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Gotta do better than that. It charges forward. Going on the offensive? Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range.
He's too fast.
All right, what's coming up next? Gets a crucial back throw in. I can't keep track of these corner switches. What a finish. Great meet in the life gauge there.
Fucking.
Player 1 on the board first with the win.
These characters be too dang fast. Like, too dang fast. Like, literally, they be too fast. Like, too fast. Like, who the heck can react to that? Look at
Takes them
that.
all the way to the corner with that. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner.
I mean,
With a
shit.
stopping block. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Jumps. Side switch in the corner. Gets out of the corner. Looking for a chance. Goes for it all, but
I'm gonna
just
break. Come on, yeah, do it. Do it. Hey, ah, damn it.
keeps going. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous. Crowns him from above. Player 1 with the rhythm drive, in fact, misses. They're in range. We gonna see a jump punish counter on reaction. What's next? No! Critical art now? Closes it out! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Goes out of sight. Who will come out on top in this final round? Clutch anti-air. Player 2 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Looking for a hole, absolutely relentless. Reads the jump in perfectly. They put tricky hidden variable. Player 2, the drive impact doesn't work. Player 1 pumps the brakes on the impact. What now? Burns out. Dangerous range here. Launches at him. Flatline gun.
Got him.
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
A new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round 1.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Lots of aggression from both sides. Goes for the surprise rush in. Anticipates the overhead. They're barely hanging in there. Can they hold out any longer? Overhead. Very solid corner switch. They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences later on. Anything could happen here. And that attack ends it. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Anything off the smash? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter, not having the cross-up. Spot on blocking. Both going on the offensive. Knockdown and... Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player 1, both experiencing burnout. Crowns him from above. Barely blocks the jump in. Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
Platinum.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Deftly shuts out the jump. Player 1 has the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Still slugging it out here. Shoots off a fireball up close. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Big counter. They block the overhead and knockdown. Were they baiting them into that? Life lead opens up. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Knockdown and experiencing burnout. Player 2 can't afford to pay. Oh. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Butt smash! That drive impact doesn't get through. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Does a good job escaping the corner. Looking for a chance. Whiffs with that huge attack. Handle with care. You can't drop drive impacts. Sonic boom. Jumps up. What'll happen here? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Going in. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Barely blocks the jump in. What? No way. No signs of letting up from out of the corner. Player 1 has a full drive gauge, but is on the brink of death. Overhead attack. Player 1 with the rhythm. Perfect execution with the anti-air. What now? The overhead did not. What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Open and whip. They're wide open. Checks him with the boom. Throws a fireball. Links it. Throws them. Going in. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Sonic boom. Jump. Oh my god, what a throw tech. Jeez, how can they read each other so well? Drop crashing anti-air in the clutch. This can lead to some big damage. Player 2 is looking at a grip, sees the overhead coming. Perfect execution with the anti-air. They've got a whiffs. They're wide open. Let's do some boom. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Solid anti-air. A jump in, tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. The overhead did not hit. It's over. Player 2 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Perfect input on the Sonic Boom. This may be it. Somersault kick. Neither of them willing to back off. Good anti-air. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Player 2 can't let their drive gauge in. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Caught in the cross-up. Oh, they needed to block that from behind. This may be it. Big throws. Player 1 has a slap, hits him with a stop and bop. Nice block on the overhead. Goes for the throw. Hits them with the counter throw. Their will to win is really being tested here. Yup, crowns them from above. Checks them with the boom. Are we gonna... You see that? Slips through the opening for the KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Step into the ring. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? That overhead was a bit obvious. Anticipates the overhead. Very solid corner switch. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Player 1 chases them down. Taking stock. Absorbs the attack and fires back. This is the range where things get messy. Kennedy takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Gets him. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Butt smash! Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. They block the overhead, and... Burnout activates! Alright, hits them with a stop and bop. Player 2 delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Anything off the smash? Side switch in the corner. KO! That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Player 1 has been legit shook in the corner. Big trouble here. The stun is going to leave them defenseless. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. That drive impact is blocked. Alright, what's coming up next? Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. In a dire situation, they can't afford KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Opts to create space to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. What'll happen here? Duke delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Jumps up, grabs and throws him away. Ooh, what a smart throw! Jumps, connects with the throw. A quick breather. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? KO! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? The overhead denied. Smart play with the throw. Manages to block the reads the jump in perfectly. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Damn.
Well, J-Money.
Armor break. Plenty of health, full gauges. Let's go. What's next? Sees the overhead coming. Totsugeki to the face. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale.
Now you know.
Player 1 may be able to pull the drive impact that flatlines them. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. Jumps in. Throws them to negate the block. Good work staying in throw range there. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Just out of range for that throw. Taking stock. Grabs him. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. Gets him. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Hits them with a stop and bop. Butt smash. The opening on that impact. Will they take it? Balance from above. They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Genius read. Going on the offensive? Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. A jump? Knocks them out of the air. Sees the overhead coming. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. Looking for a chance. What's next? Only a little bit of drive and life left. They don't have any leeway to make a mistake. Someone's gotta make a move. Lots of distance here. Who's baiting who? Oh, super arcade. They both decide to ease the tension, and what a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Who will come out on top in this final round? Butt smash! We're just getting started here. Who connects with the throw? What now? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Ooh, what a smart throw! Plenty of health, full gauges, let's go! Perfect!
Oh my god.
Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
They rushed me down good.
Challenger.
If you have a crooked...
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Player 1 has the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Uh-oh. Falls short. Miss your mark with an impact and you're open to a punish. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Knockdown. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Sumo headbutt. Life lead opens up. Side switch in the corner. Player 2 chases them down. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Heavy punch sends them flying. Goes for the level 1 super. Will that super be the turning point? They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan.
I know that
Out of
move.
range, relatively safe. Player 1 is looking to
Wow.
plan with the pile driver. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Ah, burnout activates. Not much life left. Threat
Wow,
is
what
cleanly.
the fuck?
That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
challenger.
Biden doesn't know he's alive. Biden doesn't know. I mean, he doesn't know he's alive. Now, I have to tell you, he's a different guy. He looks different than he used to. He acts different than he used to.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
I'm ready.
Round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Nothing but air for the impact. Getting careless and missing a drive impact like that will leave you wide open. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Taking stock. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Next hit will end the round. Butt smash! Anything could happen here. Jumps up. All right, what's coming up next? Okay, creating some space here. Did well to get the buff in there. In there! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They piled charges forward. That parry may be just the catalyst they need. Nails the parry. Now it's their turn to press buttons. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Okay, they timed that just right to get the perfect parry. Brushes that off and keeps going. Jumps? Anything off the smash? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Butt smash! Denies the jump in. Barely blocks the jump in. Both fighters planning something? Time to reassess the situation. Sees the overhead coming. Going in? The overhead denied! Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Anything up overhead, but it won't work. In there! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. All right, first round. What's going to happen? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 2 chases them down. Knockdown. Caught in the crossup. KO. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight.
Anything off the smash? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Checks them with the projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Good judgment there. Risky up-close scrap still going. Side switch in the corner. Quick breather. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Cross super hard incoming. Shifu Jinrai doing the business. Okay, here we go. Even the slightest hit may end the round. They can't afford any mistakes. A fireball is that range? Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. What an opening statement there. Took him to the corner in a flash. Sumo smash. Oh my god, they just chunked it up. Comes crashing down. Overhead, but it won't work. Takes them up. What now? Flatlines him. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. Anything off the smash? Zones with the fireball. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Saw that low heavy coming. Takes a trip. With the life gap open, KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Anything off the smash? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Side switch in the corner. Risky up-close scrap still going. Charges forward. Going on the offensive. The counterattack connects. Great
Hey, they
sense to take
literally
advantage
have
of even the
Hugo
smallest
created
moments.
parts on here.
That was
You
a
can
clinic
create
of how a
Hugo.
solid neutral game
His parts,
wins
his
matches.
background, they got all of that. They literally got Hugo parts.
How is this
You know
rematch
Hugo
going to
is?
play out? Are we going to witness a
Street
blow-up
Fighter
here?
4, Hugo. That dude in the background, you see that dude in the background right there?
Checks him with the
They're
projectile.
standing with the pro. Look, they got all those parts.
Player 1 pushes the
And they
opponent
got the
into
parts for
corner.
poison too.
Buy some time by driving them into the corner.
The girl up next
Now
to
they
him.
can create some big chances to do damage here. Lots of aggression from both sides. What's the play here? They're jostling for the dominant
Yeah.
position in the corner. Gets out of the corner.
Oh, y'all got Street Fighter 4.
Smart throws. That'll do more
yeah.
damage than usual. Gets him. Player 1
I should make
takes
Hugo,
the round like
because
a
nobody
thief in
really
the
makes
night.
Hugo. Ooh,
What
yeah,
else
I'm gonna
can
make
they get
Hugo.
away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 chases them down. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Projectile to try and change the situation. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Butt smash! This may be it. Cross-up attack. Player 2 has the chance. Solid anti-air. Sees the overhead coming. Both sides getting, oh my god, they just flatlined them. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
What kind of fun activities are you up to?